test. I mean, this is a very young OKC team, but very athletic and eager to come out here and try and prove some things.
And can I say, Marcus, I hope we go 4 full quarters in this game. We were suspended. They actually gave the win to Memphis in that game. First touch to Giannis, and he gets the first points here at home.
Boy, did he.
Like Budenholzer in the pregame, how many minutes are these guys going to go? And he wouldn't tip his hand. You know, Giannis has been very conservative, so to speak. 2 possessions, and we got a quick 5 points.
The Bucks are looking really. He's 19 years old today, Lisa.
That's something. The 6th overall pick this year. You're talking about ages. Oklahoma City, youngest in the NBA, and taking it baseline, and Giannis is just having his way, and all you can do is laugh.
I guess he says, like the last time I was here, I dropped 50, so you know, I'm just kind of on that 55 right now.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Last time I was here,
Game 6, legendary.
It was too easy.
I dropped 50 at halftime. Thunder.
Lou Dort led this team with 113 made threes last season. Real solid defensive player out of Arizona State.
This Middleton step back, and it's nothing but pure. At these guys, even if, well, they haven't really taken a whole lot of time off, but they already look like they're in mid-season form.
Well, you love to see that Chris and Giannis both hitting the ground.
Like they're in mid-season form.
Well, you love to see that Chris and Giannis both hitting the ground sprinting, not just running.
Dort now from the other players on OKC here this year.
Allen
dump off onto Tacumpo. Another chance. Oh, hello.
Calm, the operative word. Not over the top, nothing overt, not braggadocious, but you could just see a different level of confidence because they have been there, done that. Got
Josh Giddey listed at 6'8". You mentioned he's only 19 years old. Got that point guard skill set. Mid-post, post up, and Middleton shuts them down, and just before the shot.
Game right now.
they
go to the shower and break out the ice bags.
They could. There are 5 guys on the Bucks that are unavailable. Pat Connaughton hitting hit, of course. Dante DiVincenzo. All 5 of those guys not available to suit up tonight. Robinson Earl with the kick out to Dort, who's had some success back there, and he's continuing.
What was his New Year's resolution? He told me to be the best version of myself, and it just blew me away. I was like at 22, I'm trying to find out where the disco is in town. And
5, that's the first miss for Connaughton. Now to Tacumpo, no luck. Middleton with the flush.
Step to give Pat even more time to get the shot off.
Inside again, not going to fall here for Dort. 9 points for Middleton, 8 for Giannis. Grayson Allen from the left side, he hit one.
That when you think about his great shooting from the outside.
Yeah, it's a great point. You kind of pigeonhole him as a guy who spots up from behind 3-point territory. Speaking of spotting up, after playing.
Wow.
He just played through it.
Remind me to tell you my Ronnie Lott story sometime.
I can't wait. Allen spotting up. He checked his feet.
Wara should be a little bit more aggressive looking to score. Look at the pass.
Thanasis onto Tacumpo after he got that bucket. He's looking for another one. He pointed at the bench, the Bucks bench, saying, I gotcha. There's the nice home.
See it, to hold it, interact with it.
From mid-range, tip isn't there. The third opportunity is for Bryce. Still 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter. And now he's sprinkled back in the starters. With Wara, this will be interesting because Wara is now playing with the other 4 starters.
Man, nice job on the finish there. Athletic player out of Florida.
One of those draft picks this year. Had 6 picks. In 2021.
Masterful working that dunker area under the basket. Becoming an outlet for any type of penetration, sneaking behind that backline defender.
Man getting some time. He had 20 minutes in that first preseason game. They lost to the Hornets back on Monday. They actually haven't played a game as
all kinds of gadgets and gizmos, Lisa, so I'm sure they'll figure out the proper minutes of allotment for him.
Allen!
Got to spoon feed them the minutes, just depending on how their bodies are feeling right now. Alexander's showing sharp offensively, knocking down shots all over the floor, all 3 levels.
31, such an integral piece to their success and their future. in the next few years. Allen, nice and comfy in that corner, and reverse style. Different look here, too, for OKC. Josh Giddey, one of the regular starters. Baisley, who's got the ball right now, he starts this second half as well. Mixing up this lineup a little bit as Baisley takes it to the rack.
And you can see Baisley signed with Syracuse, just took a year off, supported by a shoe contract, $1 million shoe deal, just to kind of work on his game. And he's got a bright future.
Lopez got it.
At that point in his career, just don't want to say lost a step, but just wasn't the
15-footer.
You get lost in the moment, and you do some things at times that you might regret, heat of the moment type stuff, and that's kind of where that I believe comes from, springs forth from. But here's our guy, Aaron. You guys get together. That went on all season long, and that was like one of the greatest Hayes jobs of all time. We tried to get him to do some stuff, carry a bag of balls or something, rookie Hayes, and he's like, "I'm no rookie. I've been playing basketball all my life."
Delorier.
That's a motor. You don't have to try and get all the way to the 10, as Bill Rafferty might say. You know, if you get on the move and you can pull up for that 5 to 7 foot floater, that's good. Let's go.
DJ Wilson had a couple nice exchanges with Brook Lopez, one in the pregame. Played his first 4 years, as you mentioned, obviously here in Milwaukee. That one dropping that time.
Asked for a better situation for Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Giannis coming back, getting their first action of the season. As Tremont Waters does a nice job knocking down the corner three. But all guys efficient, all guys effective, and playing at a high level at both ends of the floor.
Got the Mavs coming to town this week. They will travel to Utah, and those will be the final 2 preseason games before the opener coming up October 19th. Against the Nets, as Mann knocks down the deep range jumper.
Yeah, see what they call him, Trey Mann knocking down the 3, but Jason Kidd,
he just kind of shrugs his shoulders. They did pretty good as the 3rd seed.
Yeah, and they like to throw Miami into that package also with Kyle Lowry and what they've got going on down there.
The Ben Simmons factor with the Sixers will be interesting to track that, see eventually what happens with Ben and that franchise.
For half the games, Paul Millsap is down there. Marcus Aldridge, Patty Mills, O.J. Mayo, and Jared Bayless, all Pac-10 at that time performers. And I was doing Pac-10 games, and he asked me who I thought was best. I told him O.J. Mayo was, wow, that was the best, one of the best dunks of the night by the Nationals. I told him O.J. Mayo was the most pro-ready guy of the 3. Then he asked me who would be better.
Edwards getting some running time now for OKC. He picks up his first points. No Derek Favors tonight. Reggie out as well, and Kenrich Williams. Those are the scratches for OKC this evening. Did you see Bobby Portis wearing the Packers hat? Did you watch the end of that Packers game today?
I had to. Well, game's winding down. Good outing for the Bucks, and everything that Coach Bud could have hoped for. Great performances by the Big 3, and everybody comes away healthy. That's a good night.
Took 3 preseason games to pick up win number 1 here in the preseason, and the first time that we saw Giannis, the Big 3, the regular starters, begin this one, and an entertaining first half of basketball they gave us, putting up 81 points in the first half alone. And little Yanni to take in this Bucks game. I think she enjoyed it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 8 points. You mentioned a lot of them coming in the first few minutes to set the tone. 9 rebounds as well. It's